I'm going to show you how to comp properties for either long-term rental or Section 8. So I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, so I have a list of properties that were sent to me. Go down to the one I wanted to comp. Three-bedroom home. Oh, that's actually it right there. There we go. Okay, so it's this one. It's on market. It's 59,500. There's the address there. So I'll actually click on the property here. I'm going to take a look through the pictures and kind of see what how the property looks, what needs to be done on it. Looks like it's wheelchair accessible. You can see the roof. Looks fairly decent. Yard looks pretty decent as well. Maybe a little cleanup, but nothing much there. Maybe a little paint touch up there. Inside, I'd probably definitely paint the walls, different color. Maybe replace the carpet. It's like utility room. Bathroom looks fairly decent. Definitely needs a paint job. Excuse me. Okay. Go to the pictures. So, excuse me. Come to the calculator here. And they wanted $59.9. That in there to start with. I'm trying to believe that, or 59.5. So starting price. Now we'll go look at the rehab and estimated cost there. Said we're going to paint. I'm going to go interior paint. We'll paint the whole thing. And the square footage on this, let's see, was 1076. So a little bit smaller property, but 1076. I didn't really see any wall damage per se. So, and then we want to replace the flooring with replace the carpet with LVP. Put that there. As far as outside, it'd have a little bit of yard cleanup. It looked fairly decent, so we'll leave it at that. About $250. So we go down here, about 14,500 rehab. Okay. Now I'm going to look at property tax. Again, go to the listing. And it should be on here. And they're paying $557. It's pretty low. It might go up a little bit after you purchase it, but so you're going to do that divided by 12. I'll keep insurance about $1,000. That's what we found for that area. We'll keep our war chest at 10%, property management 8%, vacancy 3%. Okay. So, I mean, based on entry at 20% down payment, that'd be 11,900 plus commissions to the agent, 3% closing costs, estimating that at 2.5%. Here you can see it picked up the reno. Okay. And let's see where we're at. The loan over here would be, 47,600. I'm estimated at 9%. Okay, so the total cash for the deal needed would be about 29 grand. Okay, now let's look at the rents on this to see what that looks like. So I'm going to pull up the HUD FMR. So this is a small market area rents. We're in Ohio, in Summit County. Okay. Oops. And let's look at our zip code. Zip code 44314. At 3 bedrooms, that's 1180. Already the same price there, but and now I'm going to look at what affordable housing shows the market rents are for that area. Copy the address. It's 3 bedrooms. Okay, 1069 is our number there. And I mean, that's already the number we have in here. The other thing I like to note from here, this tells me a little bit about the area. You can see that with, it's taking 25 units within about 4/10 of a mile. But if you compare that to the zip code, it definitely seems like a nicer neighborhood for that zip code. And even compared to the city, it's a little bit higher. So based on the pricing there, it is showing that this is maybe a little bit nicer neighborhood than even the average neighborhood for that city. If it was lower, that might tell us that, hey, this isn't as great of a neighborhood. So I'm going to run these in the scenario. So I'll start with the low, 1069. And cash flow on that is 331.76. You can see the cash flow right there. Okay, and a 13.42% cash on cash return. Excuse me. And at 1180, it's 419.45 and 16.96% cash on cash return. So that was at 59,500, right? So based on those numbers, under Section 8, getting rent of 1180, which is fairly close to what the market rent is saying there. We cash flow a little over $400 a month and about 17% cash on cash return, which is pretty good. I'm looking for at least 15% or better. I'd like to see it 20%. So in order to do that, maybe we can play with the price here and offer them a little bit lower. Let's say we came in at 55. See what that does to our numbers here. Okay, so at 55, that brings it up to 448.42 and 18.6. Let's see what it is at 1069. 60, 73 cash flow per month and 15.17. So that does meet my 15%. And again, that was at 55, sorry. That does meet the 15% minimum that I'm looking for. The cash flow is pretty nice. And that's with doing a pretty decent amount of cosmetic repairs. I mean, we could cut some of that out. I mean, if we go back and look at the listing, see, do we really need all of that flooring? Side, yeah, still looks pretty good. It's not horrible, but I just still would like it white. I mean, we probably leave that flooring in there, that tile, that's probably fine. It's not horrible, but probably, yeah, I'm gonna replace it. So anyway, guess we didn't really get to see the kitchen though, so I don't know what that looks like, or maybe some of the other bedrooms. Hopefully decent, but based on what we can see, that's what I would do. So, I mean, this is definitely one to take a look at. As far as my criteria goes, I would take a look at that.